What's up, Leo? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So let's see what is going on for you guys for this May month. Now, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leo signs. Do keep in mind, guys, that the energy could be transferable. So it could be the energy that I'm picking up on you, or it could be the energy of someone or something around you. All right, so what is going on with my Lions this month? What is going on for the sign of Leo? This deck I'm using is Light Seers Tarot, guys. If you guys want to make any donations or if you guys want to get a personal reading, all of that is in the description below, okay? All right, so we have your past, present, and we have your future. Okay, so the energy you guys have is a Judgment card reversed. So when you have this energy, not only are you deciding something is a bad idea and you're deciding against it, but it's not something that you tend to go back to, okay? You have the Eight of Wands in the reverse and you have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is just showing it could be a problematic situation where you just don't want to be involved anymore. Maybe someone had harsh things to say to you. Maybe you're going to be saying these things to someone else, but you're deciding that you just don't want to accept some sort of BS in your life, okay? So starting with your past, guys, you have the Six of Cups, we got the Temperance card, and we have the Chariot in the reverse, okay? So on a soul level, there's something that you're comfortable with, but you're definitely dealing with something that was out of your control, okay? It was out of someone's control, or maybe you had trouble traveling in the past. But let's see what's going on. Let's start with the Six of Cups and see why it's here. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords. So for some of you, this could have to do with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But I feel as though there's something that you have to leave in the past. For some of you, maybe it's something that you had to detach from, maybe from your childhood, something that you had been carrying for a while. But I feel like there's a situation where there was manipulation. Somebody was not genuinely invested in something at this point. So maybe you guys had to like protect yourself. The King of Swords is a very protective energy. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. So you're trying to find, balance with something, but you find your balance with turning your back because you feel as though something's not being reciprocated. You feel as though you can't carry the burden of something anymore. Okay. So with you letting something go, although you were kind of like back and forth in regards to if you should let it go, your soul is at ease with this, okay? We have the Devil card. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you guys let go of something that was very reckless. Again, it was very burdening for you. And there's a sense of peace that you have. But for some reason, I feel like someone feels cheated by what you guys did or from what you guys moved away from. With this Knight of Wands in the reverse, this is usually an untrustworthy or an unstable energy. So it's like you could have done something that made you very comfortable on a soul level, but it could have been seen as wrong by someone else. Okay, let's see why this Knight of Wands in the reverse is there, and this Devil card as well. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, yeah, you guys, it's like you become so defensive towards something, and I even want to say that you become so defensive that it could be self-sabotage. Now, you're doing what your soul needs to do to be at peace. My only concern is how you went about it. Okay, and keep in mind, this doesn't have to be you guys. This could be someone else. But someone really protected themselves towards something, and it's like they put a very high wall up to the point where they could look like, an asshole. Um, so I feel like you guys did something that needed to be done, but I feel the manner rather in which you did it may have been toxic. Maybe it wasn't a good approach. Okay, so I feel like something was done that needed to be done. Your soul wanted to do it, but maybe the way you guys went about doing it just wasn't right. Okay, And whatever this is, you guys still think about it. You had a hard time moving away from whatever you had to move away from. But with the approach that was taken, someone really feels cheated by this. All right. You have the Chariot reversed. So things may have just really gotten out of control. All right. You have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Cups. So I think what it was, Leo, is that you guys got to a point where you just couldn't take something anymore. And you had to do what it was to get you peace. And I think you guys did a Leo switch. Okay. I think that you got out of something without even thinking about it. Okay. And maybe something really drastic happened. And you have your peace, but you may have acquired the peace in a dramatic way or in like a chaotic way. All right. Because your energy, and again, I'm totally out of this. I'm not judging anybody, but your energy is being very judged, Leo. It's showing that you guys may have made a very poor choice, or you're just strongly realizing that something was bad judgment and you got yourself out of it. Again, I'm just questioning how you got out of this, guys. All right. Now, you did what you had to do. Maybe someone thinks you're really fucked up with how you guys handled something, but you're happy now. All right. You cut the bullshit out. You did what you needed to do. Okay. It may have been extreme, but it's like you have a very strong sense of self right now. You have a very strong intuition right now. You're very just in tune with yourself and your emotions right now. Why is this Nine of Cups here? What's making you guys so happy? We have the Four of Cups. And you have the Page of Wands. I feel like you guys are happy that you no longer have to accept some sort of bullshit. And now you're excited about new things. You have something that's in the work. You have a new path that you want to take, something that you guys are building. And you're getting over whatever it was you needed to end. You're still being reserved towards it. And you're focused just on your stability, you know, building a solid foundation for you. So with the Ace of Swords being the center of the reading, this is your core energy. So you were so ready for a new start. You were so ready to cut out the bullshit from the past. All right, you have the Death card. And you have the World card. So you guys, you know, honestly, whatever happened in the past may have been very questionable, but you got to where you needed to be. With the World card and the Death card, a brand new chapter is coming in. You're really able to end an old situation, an old lifestyle, old habits. And I just see you guys going into a complete rebirth right now. Okay. And you're completely in tune. All these cards here, it's showing that you're going in a very solid direction. Okay. On a deep level, you know why things had to happen the way that they did. And now you're in a place where you don't have to deal with conflict. Okay. The decision you made got you out of conflict. It just could have been very conflicting at the time that you made the decision. Okay. Even though it eventually got you guys out of conflict. All right. So why is this High Priestess here? We have the Sun card. And we have the King of Cups. There could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio involved. But I feel like this is more of just your energy. Because you guys are doing what you need to do to be at peace, to surrender. Okay? For your emotions to feel stable. And there's a lot of blessings pouring in for you guys right now. This present read right here is very solid. So you guys should be in a good place. You should be feeling good energies. Okay? If you don't have that around you, then do what you need to manifest that. But it's like you had to get over something and you're in the process of getting over it. There may have just been a lot of harsh energies around it. Okay. So in the future, we have the Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and Nine of Pentacles. So there is the success that you guys have. You know, there's very strong success that comes in. But at the same time, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, if this doesn't have to do with you guys losing money or being in a tight spot financially, then someone is feeling very depleted by something, or it could be someone who's overbearing in a situation. Okay, so let's just see what these cards are talking about. We have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit card. Yeah, you guys are honing in. There's something that you're strongly going to do where there's a lot of success here. Okay, but your mind is still stuck on something that's no good for you. There's a lot of inner turmoil with this. There could be a lot of manipulation in this Okay. Or it could just be something that you think about that you know you're not going to manifest, but it still bothers you in some way, shape, or form. Why is this Queen of Pentacles reversed? Got the Moon card reversed, and we got the Page of Cups. So, yeah, you guys, there's just something that you were very just pissed off about, or something you're going to be very pissed off about, okay, where it's just not working out. Or it could show that you guys were acting out of sorts with this Queen of Wands reversed, okay. I feel like, yeah, I really just feel like you guys got so fed up with something, or, you know, in the past, there's definitely things you've gotten fed up with. In the future, I see something that you're going to be fed up with, but I feel like with the way you handled the situation, it just got to an extreme for you. So maybe that's why you handled it the way you handled it. At this point, you know, I feel like you guys got to a point where it's like, you know, in the past, maybe I would have cared about your feelings, and, you know, I would have cared about, you know, explaining things to you. But I think you guys got pushed to a certain point where it's like you didn't give a shit about anyone or anything. You just had to do what was best for you. Okay. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? We have the King of Pentacles reversed and the Tower card. So there's a big change where either you guys are having some sort of change in finances, where there's a place you're no longer working, or there's maybe a stream of income that's not coming in anymore, or you just feel so depleted by something and you're realizing that whether it's you or someone else, someone just wasn't genuinely invested in something. Okay. All right, so let's get you guys some guidance. All right, guys, so we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Devil card, the High Priestess. Feel like you guys are playing with fire, and you know that you are. Okay. Spirit keeps showing Leo in the wrong, okay? It doesn't have to be you guys who are in the wrong. Again, I'm not judging. I'm not dealing with any Leo, so I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all can do whatever you want. But it's like whatever's being done in a foul way, guys, especially if it's something that's being hidden, it is going to come to light. And honestly, I can't even blame anyone here, because I just feel like you guys may have been pushed to a point where your spirit just reacted the way it needed to in the time. I feel like something just pushed you to such an extreme that you had to kind of combat it with an extreme. But whatever you did, it's getting you a new beginning. It's going to be one that's better for you. It's going to be one where there's, you know, less conflict and bullshit that you have to deal with. But the devil keeps following you guys. So there's a very toxic energy. So just make sure that the way that you're dealing with something is healthy. We have the Six of Cups. Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, Judgment card in the reverse. I feel like you guys take a very unconventional approach to handle something. I mean, you get what you need, but I feel like the approach was just yikes. Okay? And you did this because you were just really, really tired. Maybe you'll have like cabin fever because everyone's been home, and I know everyone's been going kind of like crazy and shit, but you get a blessing out of this. You know, it gets you to a good place, Leo. It's just I just feel like the way you did it was questionable. Okay. Yeah, you removed yourself from something that was hard. You felt very depleted by it. You have blessings pouring in, but whatever it was that you let go of, I feel like you tried a lot of ways to kind of get this off the ground and try to fix the situation. And again, you got yourself out of it, guys, but it's seen as reckless. You have the Knight of Swords reversed. You have the Two of Wands reversed. Um, there's just some sort of imbalance with how you guys got to a certain point. I mean, you did what you needed to do. You got to the point you needed to get to, but it could have been in a crazy way, Leo. So spill the tea. Talk in the comments. I'm actually genuinely interested to see what the hell is going on in your lives right now. But yeah, you have a new chapter. It's just coming out of some chaos. Okay. All right, guys. So if this resonated with you, you guys can donate. The link is below. My website's there too if you need a personal reading. Guys, if you need something absolutely quick, very, very fast, get the same day reading. You'll get it within 24 hours. Other than that, just be very patient with me, guys. I've been trying to like be calm lately because, I'm just trying to keep up with the personal readings coming in, but it's just been a lot and I'm one person and I'm like doing my best not to like scream my head off and just jump out a window. But here we are. All right, guys, I love you. Follow me on Instagram, High Vibrations 44. I'm also on Twitter, Bruja Shit. Take care, y'all.